Men are really great, and they differ from one another. Certain things make them stand out. Their sense of humor, getting the signal a lady gives, and understanding them also varies. In a relationship, there are things a man would desire to see in his woman, and also things a woman would desire to see in her man. These are things that are important in a relationship, and is to be taken seriously if you want a long-lasting relationship. Today, our focus would be channeled on the desires of a man from his woman. One thing you should know is that men do not just stop at how attractive you are, your physique, or your playful acts, your good sense of dressing, fitting to every occasion. It takes more than that to be their woman, that lady they plan to spend the rest of their life with. Men are very sensitive and sensible, and they will not just let any kind of woman come into their life. Some do not care about the type of woman, but responsible men care about a woman's personality. Here are 5 great desires a man would want to see and appreciate in his woman. Respect. The first thing a man would ever desire in his woman is respect. This is very critical. You should know that no man would want to live or desire a woman who has no sense of respect. If anyone has ever told you that a man can go with any woman, it's a lie. Respect is honor or admiration. It is regard for someone or something. There is a saying that respect is reciprocal. You do not receive unless you give it. When you respect someone, that is when they have regard for you. You get the same treatment in return and maybe even more. Men desire respect from their women. They want you to take them as the head, as it is written in Ephesians chapter 5 verse 22 to 23. Wives, submit to your husbands as to the Lord, for the husband is the head of the wife. You speak rudely or harsh, or do not see the man for who he is. You act like the boss. You do not give him the respect he deserves from you and expect to end up happily together. It can never happen. This goes in hand with submission, which is summed up as honor. Respect and submission fall under honor. It's very important and should not be neglected. No man would desire a woman who will beat him up every day. If she asks him for money and does not get, and deprive him of food in his home just because of a little fault, it is a mission impossible. So if you want your relationship to be successful, respect your man. Give him all the honor and submission he desires from you. Let him know you are with him and see your relationship grow strong. Love. Love is a deep affection for someone or something. In a relationship, love is also something a man will desire from his woman. That love showing you care for him. This does not mean being sucked in and blinded to a point you do not see what God is pointing out to you. You love from the heart. It must be sincere because that is the only thing you owe anyone. You do not expect a man to end up with you when you do not love him or even care. It's just not possible. One thing you need to know is that love is a two-way thing. It's very painful for one of the parties in a relationship to be committed and the other person is not. Love is what binds you together with your man. It sustains the relationship and makes it alive and new every day. That is why it's important for a long-lasting relationship, and he desires for it. Trust. This is also a desire of a man from his woman. Trust is confidence, reliance, belief, hope in someone or something. This is also important because it helps to hold the relationship together. Your man goes out and do not come in on time. Your neighbors or friends start putting ideas in your head that he's out with someone else, and you just believe. You don't even care to confirm his whereabouts, form him before launching an accusation on him, or what a third party told you. You should not just believe whatever is being told to you without confirmation. Also, another aspect of trust is this. Men desire ladies who they can trust, not just a woman trusting them. A woman whom they can share their passions and worries with. It sounds funny, but men will love to share things they're passionate about with a lady they can trust. They just need a listening ear. Someone who will listen to them when they share all their passions and emotions. Someone they can be their true self around you. Most men are not being their true selves around some women because there is no trust, and without trust, there is no relationship. Do not do things just to please the person or be pretentious just to keep up. Let there be trust, sincerity, and truthfulness about everything. Be yourself and see your relationship be the best. An independent woman. Every man desires an independent woman, one who knows her future, one who's capable, a strong woman, and a home builder. They desire a woman who knows how to stay busy doing productive things and not going around gossiping. One who is effective and not always depending on her man to do things for her. A real man can never be afraid of a woman like that, but instead, they are drawn to them. Women who would hold them up, intelligent and surrounded by a good circle of high-flying and great friends. It gets tiring for your man to keep working all day just to come back and meet a whole list of things to sort out when you're there. You should leave all of that to him. Instead, you help out. That is when you earn more of his respect than depending on him for everything and always asking. He will surely get tired. So you should know your future and have great dreams, which aligns with his, not forgetting about your dreams or pushing yours behind his, but walking in it, in line with his, not just expecting your man to do all the things. Every independent man desires a woman who inspires and has a mind of her own, who can hold up her home and who can contribute positively. Spiritual and emotionality stable. Let us start with spiritual stability. Everything is not based on the physical. Know that the spiritual controls the physical. Every Christian man would desire a spiritual woman who will support him. Iron sharpens iron. He will get tired when he does the praying all alone, but when you are there, you do it together. And do not get tired, because one puts 1,000 to flight, but two puts 10,000. You are stronger together. He will not desire a woman who is not sensitive to the things of the spirit and is always about the physical, because it is written that the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. So when it is time to fight, you both have to leave carnality to preserve your future. You will not flow if you are not on the same page, but when you are in the same page, you walk well together. A woman who is spirit-minded will not act rashly. She has direction and always walk on instructions. She is well coordinated and knows how to handle issues. Every man also desires an emotionally stable woman, a woman who is stable in her thinking and knows how to handle issues. One who will not focus on playing the blame game. A woman who will not just cry for any reason or bring her problem in the wrong way. This does not mean that women should suppress their emotions or become unemotional and feel nothing, but they should be able to express their feelings in a dignified way. If you are happy and excited, you will surely have a good feeling, but you have bad energy, always angry, arguing, raging, and always ready to put up a fight. Men are drawn to women who are mature in all they do. They are not drawn to your age, but your maturity in way you handle situations. Know this: maturity is not determined by your age, but in your ability to handle issues. Sometimes, it's very difficult to find women who can work under pressure. Most times, they just get confused and destabilized. You should be strong and not be emotional over every little issue. Men like women who can handle their feelings, not hide them to look strong, but control them. These are great qualities every man would love and desire to see in their woman. If you want to have a good, healthy, and a happy relationship, work on yourself. If any of these are lacking in you, work on it. Do not depend on your man for everything. Be independent, be strong, be yourself, and fight against every form of negativity, because men are after something in you. and they will not want to spend their life with the wrong woman.